Who wants some dirt? That's right. Today on the Fast Foodies, I'm going to be reviewing dirt. But before you click off, just wait. Just you wait. I'm not going to be reviewing any dirt. No, today we're going to be trying the brand new Oreo dirt Nothing Bundt Cake. Well, it's actually a bundt cake from Nothing Bundt Cakes. This is one of the new pop flavors from Nothing Bundt Cakes. It seems like every 2 to 3 weeks they're coming out with a new flavor. What was the most recent one? I forget. It was they've been coming out with so many, I honestly can't remember. I'll make sure to play it though, the review of it, right after this review. Speaking of which, this Oreo dirt cake, Nothing Bundt Cake, it features, I got my cheat sheet pulled up here, their chocolate cake baked with Oreo cookie pieces, and it's filled with a chocolate pudding. Actually, that reminds me, I think I do remember the most recent one. I think it may have been a caramel apple cider, I want to say. I think. Don't hold me to that. But anyway, today we're not reviewing that. We're reviewing this Oreo dirt cake. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my tasting fork. And while I go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and cut this open and see if we can find any of that chocolate pudding. You go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more reviews just like this. Oh, and how could I have forgotten the star of the show? Well, two. We have the cream cheese frosting and, of course, the gummy worms on top. You can't forget about the gummy worms. Let's go ahead. See if I can do this live. Although I'm going to have to take the gummy worms off. They don't cut well. So this has been in the fridge, and so it looks like that chocolate pudding has actually solidified. Ooh, interesting. There's definitely a good amount of chocolate pudding. I'm gonna try to get a little piece of that chocolate pudding, as well as an Oreo. Let's see. Look at that. We got the pudding, the frosting, the cake, Oreo, everything but the gummy worm. But we all know what a gummy worm tastes like. That's really good. That pudding. Oh, actually, there's not as much as I thought. It's kind of, you know, it's already gone. I thought like this entire half would be filled with it, but there's only just a little pocket. That's a good pudding. It reminds me of, I'm not sure, when you're a kid, you know, you get those snack packs or whatever, and they come with that chocolate pudding inside. That's what this pudding reminds me of. And it helps break up the chocolate bundt cake. And then when you get a piece of that Oreo, ooh, you get a nice little crunch in there. A little frosting. Definitely better than a regular chocolate bundt cake. That being said, they definitely could have used more chocolate pudding. The Southern Snack, if you're watching this, I just got a notification that you commented on one of my videos. Love the comments, but man, sometimes they're a little out there. Anyway, back to this. You see the chocolate pudding in there, but you can pretty much dig it out. I'll show you guys. See, that's all the chocolate pudding you get in a half in this Nothing Bundt Cake. So there really isn't too much of the pudding. As I was saying. Like, honestly, they could have done more than twice as much pudding. That would have helped out this bundt cake a lot. But as is, still a good chocolate bundt cake. I'm going to go with a 7.5 out of 10. I was going to go with 8, but because I was a little bit disappointed in the amount of chocolate pudding, I thought there was more. That's why I'm going with 7.5. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys tried it, what you guys thought. And see ya in the next one. If you made it to the end of this video, then I'm sure that you want to become a fast foodie as well. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And to see exclusive behind the scenes footage, then you can head on over to Instagram and follow the Fast Foodies at Fast Foodies Review. Let's get crunchy. Well, I hope you like your chocolate, your caramel, and your toffee, because here on the Fast Foodies today, I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Chocolate Toffee Crunch Bundt Cake from Nothing Bundt Cakes. Well, let's be real. If you're watching this and you don't like your chocolate, your caramel, or your toffee, then you're probably watching the wrong YouTube channel, because here on the Fast Foodies, we love our chocolate, caramel, and our toffee, and we love crunchy stuff. It even says so, you may not see it, but hashtag Team Crunchy. Kind of see it, Team Crunchy on my shirt. And right below that, it says like and subscribe. So if you could go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, I would truly appreciate it. But recently, Nothing Bundt Cakes has been coming out with loads of new flavors. I think they're calling these pop-up flavors because they just like pop up for a few weeks and then they're gone. The most recent pop flavor was I think it was like a caramel apple cider one. That one, I won't ruin the review. If you missed out on it, I'll make sure to play it after this one. But, woo, that was a good one. However, taking a look at this one, Chocolate Toffee Crunch. Let me read you the description. I have it pulled up here on my computer. Nothing Bundt Cake writes, savor a rich chocolate chip cake drizzled with Hershey's caramel, filled with Heath English toffee, made with milk chocolate and almonds, topped with more crunchy Heath pieces. Fast Foodies, it sounds like it has the chocolate, the caramel, and the toffee. I'm excited. Let's go ahead, open this up. Now I think it's supposed to be filled, right? It says filled with Heath English toffee. So I'm gonna cut this open and see if there's anything inside. I got a little plate here. There you go, yeah. There's a little surprise inside. I kind of wish though that there was like a caramel filling, so it'd be like a caramel lava cake. That'd be pretty cool. But English toffee, I'll get behind it. See what it looks like? It's not bad. However, I think I was getting a little bit too excited about the toffee and the caramel. It's there, but this is pretty much a chocolate bundt cake with a little extra pizzazz. You really don't get the toffee crunch. I mean, there's a little bit in the center, but as you can see, it's almost gone already. There's a little bit more on this side, I guess. But I wish that instead of the chocolate chips inside of the bundt cake, they replaced those with those toffee pieces, because you're already getting so much chocolate in the actual bundt cake. You don't need the chocolate chips. You need more toffee. And the dusting on top, the toffee dusting, it's really, the pieces are so small you barely get any. So if they took the toffee pieces from inside of the bundt cake, spread them throughout the cake itself, and then filled the center of the cake with actual caramel, because let's be real here, that caramel drizzle on top, there's barely any. You can't even taste it really. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I was really excited about this, but don't get me wrong, it's still a chocolate bundt cake with the delicious frosting. That buttercream frosting, it's a Nothing Bundt Cake trademark. It's delicious. But my expectations were up here, and this cake was not up there. For ratings, I think because my expectations were set so high, I'm going to go with a 7 out of 10. If I didn't have such high hopes for this one, I could see myself giving this maybe a 7.5, 8 out of 10. But, yeah. Just don't go into this expecting caramel toffee to be screaming at you. The chocolate was there. the caramel and toffee is almost kind of like an afterthought. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried it, and we'll see you in the next one. If you made it to the end of this video, then I'm sure that you want to become a fast foodie as well. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And to see exclusive behind the scenes footage, then you can head on over to Instagram and follow the Fast Foodies at Fast Foodies Review. Who wants some cider? Well, Fast Foodies, it is that time of year again. The leaves are starting to turn, the air is becoming just a little crisp, and the pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. It's fall, and with fall, lots of the fast food places are coming out with their fall menu. You know, new items inspired by fall flavors. Many of which being just pumpkin. You know, you got the pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks, you got all the pumpkin drinks and donuts at Dunkin'. But I guess Nothing Bundt Cakes didn't want to be quite basic. Quite as basic as Dunkin' and Starbucks and all the other fast food places. No. You know, the flavor that they chose to be inspired by this fall is apple cider. Nothing Bundt Cakes decided not to come out with a pumpkin spice bundt cake, at least not yet. They may still come out with one later this fall. Instead, they came out with a caramel apple cider bundt cake, and that's what I'm going to be reviewing here on the Fast Foodies. And to make sure you don't miss out on more reviews of new Nothing Bundt Cakes or just fun fast foodie reviews in general, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now, this caramel apple cider bundt cake, though, brings up a pretty interesting debate. What flavor do you enjoy more? Do you enjoy a nice warm pumpkin spice latte or a nice hot cup of apple cider? Do you enjoy your pumpkin pie or your apple pie? Drop a comment in the comments down below. I would love to know what flavor you enjoy more. For me, I think it kind of depends on the weather outside. If it's like almost winter time, then I think I'm gonna have to go with an apple cider. You know, if it's super cold, then a nice hot cup of apple cider. But if it's still kind of, you know, a little warm outside, not super cold, then I think a pumpkin spice latte just hits the spot, you know. But let me know in the comments down below. And while you're commenting, I'm gonna go ahead, open this up. Actually, let me tell you, so this caramel apple cider bundt cake, it's a cinnamon spice cake baked with apple cider, coated with an apple spice cinnamon sugar, and then it's filled, I thought it was just topped with a caramel sauce, but it's also filled. Interesting. You can definitely see the caramel sauce on top. I know Nothing Bundt Cakes has been playing around with stuffing their bundt cakes full of stuff. I think the most recent one was a strawberry Pop-Tart one. If you missed out on that review, then don't worry, I'll make sure to play it right after this one. Let's go ahead and let's try to cut it open, see how much. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no, there is. You can definitely see that filling. That's a good amount of filling in there. I'm impressed. Nothing Bundt Cake. Way to come through with that filling. That is good work. Look at that. All right. This is I think I'm gonna have to tell my sister to pick one of these up. This is delicious. First off, the cake itself, this is probably one of my favorite base cakes I've had from Nothing Bundt Cakes in quite some time. That apple cider, what is it, a cinnamon spice cake that baked with apple cider, they nailed it. I just had a piece of just the cake itself. It's delicious. And that cream cheese frosting, when combined with that caramel sauce, that is a delicious combination. My one critique, and this is more of a personal critique, if you've been subscribed to the Fast Foodies, you probably know what I'm going to say. I wish there was just a touch of salt on top of that caramel sauce. Just a touch, not too much, but I think it was a salted caramel sauce. If it was a salted caramel sauce, this would be a perfect score. But as is, this is delicious. Oh, and they maybe could have added apple slices. You know those slices you get in apple pie, just for a little bit of texture. But besides that, whew, Nothing Bundt Cakes, you guys delivered. For ratings, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 9.5 out of 10. If it had those slices of apple and a touch of salt, easy 10 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you back here. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they'll come out with a pumpkin. I'm pretty sure they've come out with a pumpkin spice one in the past. I just don't think they have yet this fall. But if they do, I'll try my best to get my hands on it. If you made it to the end of this video, then I'm sure that you want to become a fast foodie as well. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And to see exclusive behind the scenes footage, then you can